All right, guys, REOLINK sent us a pretty awesome product. This is their 12 megapixel outdoor camera, and we like to just get a good unboxing because here's what I will tell you when setting this stuff up. And my recommendation, go ahead and get everything set up prior to then putting it in your mounted spot. So this is one that you're going to be able to mount outdoors. And again, you want to go ahead and get it set up prior to putting it in your mounted spot. So once you just get it out there, it's plugged in, bada boom, bada bang, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about the reset up from the digital side of things. No issues with that. So let's go ahead and get into the box here and see what we are working with. See if we can maybe get it set up and go from there. All right. So first things first, up top, what do we got here? Looks like maybe a guide of sorts. Yep. So they're technology pieces telling you about it. Little surveillance sticker, right? That's kind of cool. This is the mount sticker. So that's kind of cool. You're going to put that up and then you're going to screw those. That's where your holes are going to go for your mount. Loving that piece. And then this is your scan to earn or learn more different languages. And then you have your operational instructions, some warm tips, and waterproof lid operational instruction. Okay. Next thing, let's keep on keeping on. So here we are. We have our actual unit itself. There we go. So we have all of our connectors coming out to the back of it. This thing's pretty hefty. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. This thing is beefy. So look at that mount, though, on the back of this. You got like the infrared light, I do believe that is. Looks like a connector right there. And then obviously your different ports to it. We have our USB-C, some connector covers to extend. We have our mount cover as well. So you want to pop this over top of it. So peel off the stickers. You want to stick that on the wall and then do this, which will be kind of perfect. Let me see if I can get it mounted the right way. There you go. So you have like a nice little suction on the back of it and it's protected well. And then you have your mounting stuff here. We got anything else left in here? Nope, that is it. All right, so let's look at some instructions here, see what we are working with. I should be able to easily disconnect this guy if I want to. But you have your whole mounting bracket, and that's why you're going to do that. And then you have your cord that's going to be able to pop through the bottom, just like so. So once we get it mounted, I'll be able to pop it through the bottom, just like that, without any problems. From a connection side of things, we have a few different connectors here. And then this should be our Cat5 cable. So these are going to run Cat5 cable, cords in, which is going to be important. So we're going to need to make sure we get that hooked up here and run it that way. Let's go and see operational instructions. Here we go. So you have your camera, waterproof lid, Ethernet cable, and you're going to run this to the REOLINK NVR, and that's going to go to the router. So there's your direct setup, and that is the way it's going to eventually look at the end of the day. So you make sure you have the REOLINK NVR, and it's going to direct connect right to it, which is super important. As far as these connector cords, you have your network cable, you have your waterproof lid, we have reset button, and then the last one is going to be our power port, which is optional. Let's go ahead and see here. Okay, reset button. Okay, so your one actually has a reset button on it. That's pretty cool. So wherever that's connecting to, it's going to have a little reset button, which is pretty sweet right there. Not going to lie. So all kinds of good stuff here. Readily available. You do have a micro SD card slot that you have on the unit as well. That is going to be back of the unit right here. I don't know if you can see that. So you got a micro SD card slot, and then underneath is going to be your built-in microphone down here. So everything's just rip-roaring and ready to go with this bad boy. Now it's just a matter of hooking it up to the REOLINK NVR, which is a separate unit, and running the cables. You have your camera setup here, so you'll be able to go into the smartphone camera setup there and then look at it on the PC if you want. And then you have your mounting installations, camera mount, and all of that jazz. So guys, this stuff is super sweet, really easy to work with. So we're going to work on getting it all set up and see what we can do. So guys, at the end of the day, you know what we say? Always check it out.